Hello.
Hello.
2, 3,
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
Welcome back to the Story Traders podcast. Wait, do you have a story yet?
No.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Featuring Uncle John.
Uncle
the Texan.
The Texan. This episode is about Texas. And we promised in order to get him on the episode, we had to promise that it wouldn't be more than 30 minutes. So
This might be difficult, but we're going to try.
It might be more than 30 minutes.
Might be.
I might get all wound up.
yeah. So you don't have a story yet? No stories about Texas?
I could do some history.
Okay.
Well,
Some short history.
short history.
Yeah. Gonzalez, come and take it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that is
That
some
kind
good
of
short
stuff.
history.
Yeah.
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 Those are
Josiah,
stories.
Do you want to start off with your...
My stories?
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
Go for it.
Yes, I will. I will start. My stories both involve the go-kart.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was kind of thinking that the go-kart
I
might
thought
end
this
up
was
coming
all
up.
about me. Why are you talking about
No,
No, it's about
it's all about
Texas.
Texas.
You happen to live in
Texas in
Texas.
general.
you? Yes.
Yeah. So we all have
We can talk
stories
about
from
you, though.
Texas, right? Ah!
Oh, I thought we about lost it.
That's scary.
Wow. This is quite a visual podcast for not being visual at all.
Yeah. Lots
Okay.
of wires going all on here. But yeah, so how do we know the folks who
The McAllisters?
the McAllisters?
They
the
are cousins.
cousins
Uncle
of
John's cousins. First cousins.
Okay.
Second cousins.
Second cousin.
Second cousins.
Because my dad and Cynthia's mom were double first cousins.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that they were double first cousins.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
story, too.
Yeah.
So
But-
anyways, going down to Texas.
Don't ask me to
to explain.
to talk the family tree because I do not.
You're not the
understand.
one.
I forgot that they were double first cousins.
Yes,
Yeah.
they
That's
were
crazy.
Very proud of that fact.
Yeah.
Everyone
Well, it doesn't
knew.
happen very often.
But yeah, it was like going down to Texas every year. We saw the same people every year. So in my head, I never knew how we knew people. But the McAllisters, at one point, once we got a little older, they were like, we have a go-kart that our grandkids use. Do you want to ride this go-kart? And of course,
Yeah,
you
we didn't.
and me.
We didn't have a go-kart growing up.
No.
We didn't have anything to.
I don't
we
think
had
I had
bicycles.
ever driven a go-kart in my life.
Yeah.
Or,
So, I
or
mean-
obviously deprived.
Yeah.
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 So we were super
Deprived
excited.
homeschoolers.
And at 6'4", I was way too big to get in the go-kart.
Yeah.
So.
So I remember he like taught us how it all worked, and since you were older, you got to drive first, but I was in the passenger seat. He kind of told us like, "Hey, there's this path on the property. You go out over here, it loops around."
Oh, I
whatnot."
know what story you're gonna tell.
Yeah, so we were just driving. We were having such a ball, and it was getting a little later, so sun was starting to go down, and we whip around this curve, and boom, we see a skunk. Do you remember that, Uncle John?
I think I might have remember hearing about it, but
Oh my goodness, you and I just froze.
Yeah, 'cause we
this
had
thing
no idea
is
what to
just
do.
like scampering across the trail, but
Just having
like,
a grand old
honestly,
Texas time.
super slow. I
Uh-huh.
mean, it was not moving very quickly at all. So I think I turned to you. I was like, that's a skunk. Whoa. And you're like, shut up, just don't say anything, don't move.
And we're just sitting there idling.
don't look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just like, any moment this thing is going to like get freaked out by us for
gonna-
whatever reason
It's
and
gonna
just turn
It's going to put that tail up in the
put
air
its
and
tail up
spray.
right
Uh-huh.
at us. And it was pretty close. As I remember,
What a vacation that would be.
As I remember, it was like 10 feet away. I don't know if it was actually that close. Do you remember how far away it was?
I would say it was further away than that,
15
but
feet, maybe 20
when
feet.
you're in that scenario, it feels closer than it is.
Oh, I felt like we were in a life or death scenario. But anyway, it eventually went into the weeds. I don't remember if you went forward or if you backed up.
I don't remember. I just remember getting out of there as quick as possible.
skidded out of there as fast as we possibly could.
Yeah.
Unscathed, which was super exciting. The the other go-kart story I remember. So he had Mr.
Dwight.
Dwight had asked at the end of that evening, "Do you want me to bring the go-kart over?"
Oh, I'm afraid I know which story.
Oh,
you're
you
about
know
to tell
exactly
too.
what I'm gonna
Because
tell.
I was gonna tell it if you weren't.
Do you want it
No.
over at your parents' place, at Grandpa's place? And we're like, oh,
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Please.
Because all we had were scooters. We just brought our Razor scooters, and we're just
Yeah,
like
the
riding these
Razor
Razor scooters with
scooters.
these little itty bitty wheels all
Yeah,
over the.
that doesn't work very well on gravel.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were super excited. He brought it over the next day, and we had the perfect loop. We just like, oh my gosh, we ran that.
Were
thing
we doing
so
time
much.
trials?
Possibly, I don't remember exactly
Okay.
what we were doing, but
Were y'all doing movies at that time?
No,
I
it's
think
too
that was a
early.
different time.
Too early.
Yeah.
But what I was going to tell is at one point, the Suburban was parked at a precarious spot.
Our 1994 white Suburban.
1994
1500.
white Suburban. So it was in the driveway, but then also your truck was in the driveway as well. And for whatever reason, Caleb was like, I'm going to go in between them.
I think we were doing that
The whole time?
most of the time. Yeah,
Oh, the car hadn't been moved?
but I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. But you can tell it, and then I'll tell my perspective.
The way I remember is Caleb was driving, I was in the passenger seat, and he decides to scoot through him, and I don't know, takes the worst possible angle.
Oh, it was
and
bad.
we weren't even moving that fast. We were just kind of honestly rolling, and I'm looking at Caleb like, what are you gonna turn the wheel? Turn the wheel. And we just keep rolling, and then he just bumps into the bumper of the Suburban. I was like, oh, you are in big trouble. Just wait until the parents hear about this.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I went in and told on you or if you told on yourself.
I'm pretty sure I told on myself.
But I mean, it pretty
that's
much.
basically exactly how I remember it going, because I remember us rolling into it, and I remember basically being paralyzed and like trying to I don't know what was going on in my head, but like I was not thinking to
Push the brake.
push the brake
Yeah, brake does exist.
or turn, and it was just ended up hitting the Suburban, left a dent in the bumper that was like maybe an inch and a half tall.
It wasn't that big.
It wasn't even.
You could
It
barely
was
see
hardly.
it.
It was hardly anything. And
Actual dent or scratch?
yeah, no, an actual
yeah,
dent.
it did dent it.
And how old were y'all?
Probably
I bet.
10.
Yeah, I bet. I think it was.
10 or 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was 10 and 12.
You should have hit the farm truck, not the.
Yeah,
not
that
the
would have been the
family truck.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, at the time, the Suburban had a bunch of mileage on it, but
yeah.
the parents
It probably
did
hadn't
not
crossed
honestly have
200,000
any
yet,
problem
though.
with it. What?
I doubt it had passed 200,000 yet. It would have been young.
Yeah, it would have been. No, it would have been pretty close because we passed 200,000 in 2008.
Of course, you know that off the top
Yeah.
of your head.
It was because we were in the Canadian Rockies when it happened.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways,
I thought these were Texas stories, not suburban stories.
well, that was in Texas.
It happened in Texas.
Yeah. Yeah. What was it? Oh, okay. So was that the end of your?
That was the end of my story.
Okay. So the story that I was going to tell was we were going to. There's every year when we would go down. I mean, we would go down to visit Grandpa and Uncle John every spring, and we always had
It was
like
your
certain,
favorite time of the year, Uncle John, right?
Of course.
The corn had been planted. Your nieces, nephews were visiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes he would bribe us with you had like this massive piggy bank.
I was just
You
telling
remember
him
the
about that
massive piggy
yesterday.
bank that you-
And I said, I remember that with such fond
Okay.
memories.
This just goes to show the character of each of us kids, because this one time you had this massive piggy bank, and you were just like, and it for whatever reason it didn't have like a place on the bottom of the piggy bank
No.
to get the coins out.
Oh, it
And this
didn't?
thing was full, and it was a good sized piggy
It was
bank.
quarters.
Yeah. Well,
All
yeah, I think it was a
quarters.
bunch of different.
Yeah. No,
But-
it was all
No.
quarters.
Yeah, maybe it was all
Wait,
quarters.
All quarters.
Wait, no, it was. I had a separate piggy bank for quarters, and the big one was everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he figured that he would just let all the nieces and nephews just like basically just shake it until we got everything out. And we got so into that week that we were setting a timer so that each person had the exact same amount of time.
Did we
to
actually
shake
all of them out?
I think we
think
shook
you did.
all of them out.
Really?
And
Yeah.
I think it was like 30 seconds apiece.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and it was like, I mean, obviously, like as little kids,
So it
you're
was-
just like, oh my gosh, it's money.
So much money.
I can spend this money.
I think the one of you that got the most frustrated was Alyssa. And so I think I gave her extra time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she would shake and nothing would come
Nothing
out.
would come out.
She would get so frustrated.
We just got like
Yeah.
all strategic.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if I shake it at this angle,
Right.
then it's more likely that coins are gonna fall out.
Yes.
And I remember at the end of that week, we had finished shaking everything out, and Adelie, of all people, was like, "Okay, so what do you guys think about like getting Uncle John something from the store,
Oh.
like as a thank you with the money that we got?" And we're all like,
No.
yeah, I
Well-
guess that's a good idea, but
No.
I'm not
we
gonna,
don't
like-
need to do that.
yeah,
Did we get him something?
I think we did. I
What did
think
we get him?
what I remember us getting you was like some sort of soap, like bar soap holder. Don't ask me why we thought that was a good idea, but we went to Walmart. and got it. And I just remember thinking like, you were very generous to let I know you probably didn't care to like shake that thing until you got all of the change
No,
out.
I didn't.
But I was just like, oh man, we gotta spend it on.
This dumb soap holder? Because my older sister tells me to.
Yeah, it was just classic Adley to suggest
Buzzkill.
that we
Yes.
take the funds that we've been so generously given and spend it back on him. But it was fun.
I still have those piggy banks.
Oh, do you?
Do
Do
you?
you still use them?
You filling them up?
You waiting for next time we come down?
No. I still use them. I mean, I
You
still
waiting for Oliver
have them, but I
to grow up?
Oh, yeah, you'll give Oliver a chance.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I still remember that very fondly. But there was this restaurant we would always go to in New Braunfels called Clear Springs.
Clear Springs.
And-
So Clear Springs is a little community outside of New Braunfels.
Okay.
But-
But the restaurant is also
Yes.
called Clear Springs.
No.
I thought it was. Because we had cups that said Clear Springs on them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Catfish.
Okay. Yeah. They
They had
to
the
this day
Outlaw Burger.
they to this day have one of my top probably 2 or 3 favorite burgers I've ever had, called the Outlaw Burger. Barbecue. It's got onion rings on it. It's really good. Normally, when we go there, pretty much everyone gets the Outlaw Burger because it's so good. And I remember this one year, Grandpa was really starting to get up there in years. It was probably later in his life. I mean, he was probably like 95 or 96 at the time.
Well, I don't know if he was that old. Probably
I think he
92.
was.
He only lived to 97.
Yeah, he lived to 97.
Yeah.
And I think we saw him the year before.
Because
Okay, maybe it was 95, 96.
when did Bailey come?
She came
Was that
in
after?
I think it was after.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
it was after.
I think she came in 2018.
Okay.
Maybe.
He died in
He passed in
2017.
2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure he was somewhere like 94 to 96.
Okay.
And he had told the waitress after we ordered, he was like, "I'm going to pay for all of this." And she was like, "Okay." And Dad goes,
Well, she probably said, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because
and Dad goes,
They all
"No,
say that.
no, you don't have to do that. Like, I want to pay for this." And Grandpa's like, "No, I'm going to pay for this."
No.
And we were like, just, all of us kids are just sitting
Don't
down there,
cause-
just like,
watching.
well,
Don't
whatever.
cause a
It's going to
riot.
get paid,
Yeah.
Like,
you know?
I'm glad I don't
Like,
have to pay
I don't
for
have
this.
to pay. I can eat my, Outlaw Burger.
And you forget about the Texas-sized onion rings.
Oh yeah, the Texas size onion rings are unbelievable.
I would
They
only
just
eat the
have,
breading
like,
off
this
the onion rings.
Yeah, I can't even believe that. They'd bring out this massive plate with just a mountain of onion rings stacked up, and they really
awesome.
are very good. They call them world famous onion rings, and I remember we were in San Antonio one time walking along the Riverwalk, and this lady was outside of a restaurant. She's like advertising for the restaurant. She's like, "We got world famous onion rings," and we're like, "Are they as good as Clear Springs?" She's like, "They're better than Clear Springs," and we're like, "We don't buy it."
Yeah.
Yeah. So we eat lunch at Clear Springs, and then the waitress brings the check out, and Grandpa pulls out his wallet and starts pulling 20s out, just counting it out.
Yes.
I mean, it was over $100
Yeah.
for that meal. And my dad just like very slowly just pulls the check over to him just to see how much it costs. And I have never seen Grandpa move so quickly, but he just slapped that
bam.
check very fast and pulled it over. And he goes, "Rick, I'm paying for it."
All of us were like, "Whoa, Grandpa
Yeah.
still got it."
Yeah. And Dad goes, I'm sorry. I was trying to just see what it costs. He's like, I'm taking care of it.
Oh my
I can see the expression on Daddy's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was he and Rick were always doing that back and forth.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite memories of him.
That was so funny.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So you want a Texas story? A Texas
Texas story.
Yeah, you can tell us any story you want about Texas. About Texas or just, growing
History.
up in Texas. I mean, you lived in Texas your whole
I've
life.
Also,
lived in-
you grew up with our mother.
Yes.
So any fun stories from
gosh.
when she was young?
When she was.
I mean, we've
young.
heard this story about you stepping in the slop bucket.
That was
when you
like
were-
when I was 1 or 2.
Well, that's irrelevant.
Do people even know what a slop bucket was?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Probably
So
not.
it was like a.
I mean, there
Like
was
a
no
two-
garbage disposal, so
Correct.
everything, all the
literally
the-
everything.
dirty dish water would
Yeah.
get dumped in there.
Yeah.
So it was like a
Any of
2-gallon
the-
bucket.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was under the sink, and my mom, y'all's grandmother, would take dirty soap, from washing dishes and dump it in there. And
Like eggshells and
yeah. I mean, just all sorts of stuff.
yeah.
And I think they dressed us for church for
Oh, it was a
for Sunday.
Sunday?
It was Sunday. They had dressed us for Sunday school, and of course, your mother did not prevent me from putting my foot in the slop bucket. But she reported on me.
She was
putting-
probably praying that you stepped in the slop
Well,
bucket.
I'm sure she has a different story. I'm too young to remember it, but I do kind of remember her yelling, "John stepped in the slop bucket,"
Little tattletale.
Yeah.
Yes, big tattletale.
Yeah.
And then you probably
Big
got in
sister.
some big trouble.
I don't know. They had to redress me or something. I don't know.
Yeah. How many years in between you?
3.5.
3.5. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering how old she would have been at the time. I mean, she was probably like 5,
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, probably 5.
5 or 6.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. What else you got? What other Texas stories?
I don't know. Now you're putting me on the spot.
Well, you've got
Ask me a question.
about Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now you're putting me on the spot.
How are the crops this year?
The crops were horrible.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Did
Yeah.
you get to harvest any?
I
of them?
didn't harvest anything.
Really?
Nothing?
Yeah,
Nothing?
Just crop insurance.
Crop insurance.
Yep.
Well, thank you for crop insurance.
Yes.
How are the hogs? The feral hogs.
Yeah.
That's a story I could tell sometime.
Yeah.
Y'all went
Except I don't like your
Y'all went-
version of the story.
Y'all went hunting with George.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not a hunter, so
Have
I
you ever
just
gone hunting with him?
no, not with George.
You would never?
I mean, It's all right.
It's all right.
But didn't y'all get to shoot his gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, Josiah shot
Was it night vision or
night vision. Yeah, it had a night vision
or
scope on it.
heat signal,
Night.
I think it was night vision.
infrared?
I think
sure
it was
it was night.
infrared.
Was it? Pretty sure it was night vision.
Night vision probably. Does it also have infrared in it? I don't know.
No, those are two separate.
Okay.
George,
I just remember it being a nice setup.
George told me that infrared, you can see the curl on the tail.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't think we could see the
Yeah.
curl.
I don't think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could see quite a bright light.
Mhm.
I mean, because
That
when
was
we went out,
probably- That was
we were-
probably night vision
yeah,
if it's bright.
probably because we went out and we were looking through the scope, and you could see all of the flares from all of the oil wells.
Mhm. So that was out at the ranch.
We were just driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were just driving on the
I think
back
it
roads.
was. Well, we went into. We definitely went. I think we did go into the ranch.
Hmm.
Did we?
Yeah.
I just remember driving on the roads, and it was you, me, Adley. Oh, I mean, I'll go ahead and
You
tell
need
the story.
you need to specify that these are county roads, unpaved.
Yeah.
County roads.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is rural.
not at all like the roads in Ohio.
Yeah.
We are out there. There's
Yeah.
nobody out there.
And
This is the
feral
definition of the boonies.
feral hogs do not have they're not a game animal.
Yeah,
They're
they don't have a
pest.
predator.
Yeah.
There's
they
no
do so much damage.
There's no hunting season, so you can hunt them,
Anytime.
all times,
Mhm.
day or night.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
um,
they'll destroy thousands and thousands of dollars of
Corn.
crops.
Yeah, crops.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
Crops and pasture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just remember out driving the roads, and he would get out every couple miles and just like scan the horizons, just see if he could see any
Mhm.
hogs anywhere.
Mhm.
And eventually, he's like, "Okay, guys, I see a patch of them over there. I can take one of you who wants to go."
All right, so I'm gonna jump
You're
in
gonna
here and
interject,
tell
okay.
I'm gonna
Okay,
interject
okay.
because I don't like Josiah's version of the story. Now,
Who
I
had,
can't.
Who
I-
had the gun?
He was holding it.
Yeah,
George
George
was holding it.
George had it, and he offered this up, and Josiah's not gonna ever believe this, but I didn't want to be the one person that would take the one opportunity to shoot it. So Josiah took it, and that
Well-
was perfectly fine.
Mhm.
But I don't
I
like the way
waited.
that he tells the story.
All I'm saying
That's fine.
is I waited. There was a long
There
pause.
was, because I think Adley was thinking the same thing.
Adley was there
we
too.
both know
Adley was there too.
Was
there,
Alyssa?
out there.
No, I think that was
No.
the year after that. After
Okay.
she passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
So
both know Adley wasn't going shooting. No.
maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
But I waited a decent amount of time.
Yes.
I was like, well,
Josiah waited.
I mean, George
enough
took
time,
us out
for
here
sure.
to shoot something, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll go out. So I was like, sure. So he takes me, and we're walking along fence row.
Was this the first time you'd ever shot in AR-15?
Oh,
Or had you
goodness,
done it-
Yeah.
Had you done it at?
I don't
4-H?
think I'd ever shot in 4-H. I mean, I'd shot guns, but I don't think I'd ever shot an AR in 4-H before.
Really? Because we
Unless
did
you-
rifle, and we definitely shot an AR.
No, I know we did, but I just don't know if that was
I don't remember
before
if-
that.
It might have been after. Anyways,
I was thinking that was after.
okay. So you guys were walking through the
So
woods.
we're walking. No, we were walking along the fence line, which was just like in the pasture. But we were kind of coming up to this grove, which they were kind of like past this grove, but he wanted to come up to the grove because it was the best shooting spot. I just remember, I mean, it is so dark out there. Like, if I wasn't looking through the scope, I could not see
Sure.
much of anything. It was so pitch black, and obviously I couldn't see if I was stepping on sticks or not. So I'm stepping,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm cracking on sticks and stuff. And he turns around to me. He's like, "Shh! If I can hear you, you're being really loud." I was like, "Oh boy!"
Yeah, he's hard of hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
'cause
apparently-
you'll be you'll just be having a conversation with him, and he goes, "You're gonna have to speak up. I'm deaf in this ear."
Right.
So I was apparently I was being super loud, but we eventually stopped. I was looking through the scope. I saw the herd, and he said, "Aim for the neck." I did. popped it, dropped right down. And it was kind of crazy because, like, immediately all the pigs started squealing, obviously, which is kind of frightening.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, those were younger ones. They probably wouldn't have done anything with us, but I mean, they can be obviously dangerous.
Especially
but of course,
when you get a boar with fangs,
Yeah.
tusks and
Yeah,
stuff.
tusks.
So
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah.
But
First
I
time
just
Josiah
remember
brought home the bacon.
I popped it, he dropped, and they all ran away, and I was just like excited that I got it. And George was like, "Man, that thing is semi. You could have popped 2 more."
Right.
I was like, "I'm sorry. I was just excited I got one." But yeah, that was. And then we had to take a picture with it, which
Do you have that?
I really wish I had that picture. I think it was on Dad's like old work phone.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
it's
think
probably like a
somehow
BlackBerry or something.
Somehow got lost. But yeah, I don't have the picture.
They don't
anymore.
have BlackBerry at that time.
I think they did.
I actually
Really?
think it was
Yeah.
on his iPhone, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He didn't.
Regardless, it's gone.
He didn't have a cloud at the time
I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
because you're
But
talking
speaking of-
2018.
Speaking of boards,
No,
though,
I'm pretty sure it was like 2008.
8.
Yeah.
Okay, that's You
Yeah.
said the year after.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Alyssa.
speaking of boars, though, you hit a boar with your truck once, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or
Didn't you
you-
slice a tire or something?
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
a tusk?
Uh-huh.
Oh
Yes.
man, how fast were you going?
I was probably going 45, 50
Oh,
because
I mean, at that speed, it would have felt like you hit another car.
so I was coming home, and actually I was coming home from New Orleans. It was my
Oh.
one and only.
Oh,
Was it the book
was
tour?
This for the
Yes.
the book club?
Yes.
The book
The
club.
book club the book club where you have several tattoos
Yes.
for the book club.
Yeah. So I was
He just glazes
I
over
was
it.
just so it was right off of I-10, and I was headed into Gonzales, which I go through Gonzales to get home, and I see this dark shape in the bar ditch
In the bar ditch.
to my right,
Oh,
and I swerve.
because it was
and
coming up.
It was coming up onto the road.
Ugh.
I swerved, and somebody stopped later when my tire went down, because I drove a little bit, and I could tell that the tire was going down as a front tire. The tusk went through the sidewall.
So you essentially
no, not the
didn't-
sidewall.
Oh, so
Ruined
you
the tire.
That's the
essentially
worst.
you essentially didn't hit the hog, but like
I ran over
Drove
its
over its
nose.
snout?
Yes, its snout.
Of course.
And
Wow.
somebody stopped and asked if I needed help, and they said they saw pieces of snout on the
Oh,
road.
no.
So the hog had run off.
bleeding probably.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And it
Wow.
might have, I don't know if it would have bled to death from that, but I mean,
Probably kind of shook it off.
it's
and
like, it's
kept
like,
destroying crops.
it's like I'm so lucky to get a tusk in the sidewall.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
lucky.
That's
But at
that's
least
crazy.
I was 30 miles from home. So
Yeah. Not too bad.
yeah.
Was
Did you
the,
end up like? Did you have a spare on you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Was the tusk
I'm a farmer.
still?
You're a farmer.
Yeah. Was
Mhm.
the tusk? The tusk wasn't still
No.
in it, right? Okay. Okay.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
Yeah. That was in the truck.
Broken off the
Yeah.
tusk.
Tacoma.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the Tacoma, I've got a story about the Tacoma
Oh, do you?
because it's a manual.
Yes.
Oh,
We don't have any manual vehicles up here in Ohio. Well, I mean,
No.
people have them.
I was gonna say.
Our
I was
family
like,
doesn't have
they
any.
are around, Caleb.
Yeah, they're around. Our family doesn't have any. So we were down there one year. It was after. It was probably a couple years after I got my license, and Dad was like, "You want to learn how to drive a stick shift?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, I would really like to learn how. Like, I know how in theory because I've driven tractors before, but a vehicle is a totally different thing. So."
You have to coordinate your feet.
Right. So we jump in the Tacoma, and we go down. It's like a few miles down the road. You jump off of that onto the road that the church is on.
Mhm.
And it's
Church
just a
road.
little itty bitty, dirt church road.
Well, it's paved.
Yeah.
But
well,
it's-
yeah, I
It's like
guess
tar
it
and
is.
chip.
It's about the only paved county road
Yeah.
around.
But there's not much traffic.
No
at all.
traffic.
Yeah. So we stop, and Dad goes, "All right, let's switch." And so we switch, and then he tells me kind of like, "Okay, this is how you use the clutch, and this is how you shift, and all this stuff, and all right, go ahead." And so, it took me a few tries, and it died a couple times, but then I was able to get going, drive all the way down. We weren't going that fast. It was probably like in maybe third gear or something.
Yeah.
And go all the way down to the church and get turned around, and then drive all the way back, and then we pull into a driveway,
Yeah.
and I back out and try to get going again, and the truck dies. And I was like, "Oh man!" Okay.
Shocker.
And there are pretty deep bar ditches on either side of the
Yes,
road.
there are. And so I turn it on again, and I try to get going, and it dies. And then I look in my rearview mirror, I see this tractor that's very far away.
Right.
I mean, it was probably a half mile away. And I start it up and try to get going, and it dies. And this happens enough times that the tractor
Coming up on
pulls up right next to me and stops,
Right.
and he's driving a manual.
Right.
Obviously.
Of course, it's a tractor.
And I put my window down, and he goes, "Hey, you good?" And I was like, "Yeah, just learning how to drive stick shift." And he goes, "All right." And then he just takes off in his
Yeah.
tractor.
Sure.
And I'm just sitting there, just trying to get going in a truck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how embarrassing is that to, like, you're just learning how to drive a manual, but the fact that it took this tractor, it was like a half mile away, and I just couldn't get started back up again. I think I was just getting flustered, but
Yeah.
this is pretty fun. So,
That's great.
yeah. All right. Well, I hate to say this, but we're at 32 minutes, so
Okay.
I'm sorry, but we
Yikes.
That's all right.
we passed the 30-minute mark. It was a good conversation.
I didn't have any stories, did I?
Oh,
Not
we-
many.
Some stories?
I just
You
commented.
contributed.
I commented on
Yeah,
y'all's
you
stories.
contributed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Got any
thanks for
stories on
joining us.
Buster?
What's that?
Got
Oh, yeah.
any stories on Buster?
Buster.
Buster.
Yeah.
Buster Lindemann?
Yeah,
Yes.
Mr. Buster.
I will tell you, the first time I was going to fly, Buster,
I mean, how old you would have been
I
young?
was out of college.
Okay.
I was
You're
flying.
probably like flying up to Ohio.
I was flying up here,
Yeah.
and Buster, after church, Buster comes up to. I'm standing close to my mom, and he comes up and he goes, "I'm praying that you have a good pilot." In front of my mom,
Yeah.
in front of
Okay.
your grandmother, and
Yeah.
and I'm like horrified because I don't want her to be worried.
Worried.
But he's kind of putting it out there, that
Like, there's a chance.
yeah, there's a chance. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's one of his. He was that old cowboy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I
Germ-
mean, a legit
Such-
cowboy.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
legit cowboy.
Yeah.
I mean, when people say cowboy, they don't mean that kind of cowboy. He was a true cowboy.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he had stories to tell.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
he used to, like, a neighbor around him was, who's the pitcher? There was-
Nolan
Yeah,
Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. Didn't
Yes.
he have Nolan Ryan as like a neighbor or
Yes,
something? And he got
yes.
a signed
Mhm.
baseball
Yes.
from him?
What?
Yeah.
One of his strikeout records.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Baseball.
goodness.
Insane.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had some crazy stories.
yeah.
He was real fun.
Yeah.
Well, with 6 kids
Mm-hmm.
and driving a milk truck early in his career, and then fertilizer.
He drove
company.
a milk truck.
Yeah, yeah. Went
Oh,
went
that's
around dairies
incredible.
and collected milk.
And he just raised cattle on the side.
Yeah. Well, I think that cattle were his primary
Oh,
thing,
okay.
but the fertilizer business was family business.
Mhm.
but it was his two sons, Tom and Mark, that
Yeah.
that did the main running of the fertilizer company.
Okay.
I still
I
have
remember
a couple.
Tom. I don't remember Mark.
I still have a couple things from him just to remind me
Oh,
of
yeah.
him. One of which is his branded card,
Oh, yeah.
like the
Right.
actual brand of his farm.
Uh-huh.
And then the other thing was this dumb little rock on a string.
Oh yeah.
He gave. Do you remember what I'm talking
I don't
about?
remember that.
It's a weather rock, and it just tells you.
Yeah, he gave
When
this
the
to
rock
Josiah.
is wet, it's raining.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And when it's
Dry.
Go ahead.
Oh, when
yeah,
it's
when it's
blowing,
swinging back and
it's
forth,
windy.
it's windy
Yes.
out. If the rock is gone, you may have encountered a tornado,
Yes.
stuff like that. I'm like, this is the best rock ever.
Yeah, I forgot about that. He also gave us a bunch of pocket knives one time.
Yeah, I think I still got one or two of those.
I think mine says Buster on it.
does it.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, he was a fixture in the community.
Mhm.
He was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was. And we were related to him, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Distantly.
Yeah. So a little bit of family history is that.
No, I thought you said you weren't going to get into the family tree at all.
Well, I do know the basics.
He knows some of it.
I know the basics.
Okay.
The Lindemans came over from Germany in the 1850s. The Freiners and the Reikis came from Germany in the 1880s. So, and then those three families are
It's nice to know that they
the
came.
basics of my heritage.
It's nice to know that they came prior to the 1940s. You know.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
It's crazy because we were somehow related to like everybody in that whole church.
Yeah.
it felt
there were
like-
a lot of family members
Right. Right.
from that area.
Small little country Methodist church. And,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All
Well,
right.
thanks for coming all the way up from Texas to get on our pod.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't come to Ohio to get on your pod, but
No, you did. You did.
No, I
mean,
didn't.
we know you did.
Yeah. Now. I was trying to think about how this
part two.
Yeah. Hey, part two. In November when you come down or when you come up to visit the baby.
November.
Yeah. You can celebrate your birthday. You can celebrate the baby's birthday.
If the baby would be born on my birthday, I would consider it.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
But I've already been
plan
here
that
twice.
C-section.
This is the second month in a row that I'm here.
Yeah.
you can
So,
make it
make
the
it
third
3.
month in a row. Actually, this is
the
the third month
this
in a
is
row. 'cause
right
this
now
is
because
October
this is
1st.
October 1st. So
It's the
might as well
second
make it
time.
for.
When was the last time you saw us 4 months in a row?
Never.
Genuinely,
go.
I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Because y'all were born in Ohio,
Yeah.
Yep.
not in Texas. So
Yeah. All right. Well, we don't have any comments
yeah.
for this podcast.
No,
read
I mean,
off.
You've given us a comment
Yeah,
before.
you
Do
gave
wanna
us
give
a
us a
comment.
comment in person.
So my comment is that your
Uh-oh.
last podcast was like
too
how-
long,
Too
too rambling.
long.
like 40 minutes,
Yeah, it was
45 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
He's
And-
like 39 minutes too long for me.
And I'm like the less than 30 minutes is better.
All right. Well, we'll take your
Under
comment
advisement.
under advisement.
Yes.
And
And-
I will say this is the funny part about your live comment is I actually cut stuff out of that podcast
Did
because
you?
I was like, all right, this part is too long.
Too long.
Yeah.
So I will just tell your audience that Josiah and Caleb know my address and will send me royalty payment. You know, once y'all start making
Once we
money.
start
Yeah,
making
well,
money.
Yes.
we have to have royalty payment to
Yes,
send
yes,
any
of course.
royalty payment.
Yes.
But when this episode blows up,
Yes.
We'll buy your lunch
yeah,
at least
At Clear Springs.
at Clear
We'll
Springs.
send-
Yeah.
yeah,
The,
we'll send you
probably throw in
a.
some onion rings.
Y'all
Yeah.
are going to have to come down again.
Honestly, I would like to
love
come
go
down.
back
Yeah.
down again.
It's just,
Now that Adelie's married and there's
Yeah.
another in-law.
yeah,
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, neither Isabel
I've-
or Austin have been down in Texas.
Yeah.
yeah.
It would not be able to happen in the spring. Spring is too busy. But
Yeah, it would
another
have to
time of year
happen
could definitely happen.
in January for Josiah. And that's like it.
January's a good
January,
time.
February.
Yeah.
I've thought it would be cool to like take a road trip down to the to like Big Bend National Park and see the other 3
Ooh.
national parks in the area.
Right.
It's like Guadalupe Mountains and Caverns.
What states are those in?
Natural Bridge Caverns
Starts
are
with a C. Something Caverns.
that's Carlsbad.
Carlsbad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's New
and then the
Mexico.
White Sand, right. Yeah, they're all like within like 6 hours of each other. And I
Okay.
think White Sand Dunes National
That's-
Park is also in New Mexico.
Wow, that
Probably.
sounds so fun.
Yeah. So, hey, if we make that road trip,
Hey,
maybe we'll grace you with
your presence.
the presence of
Mhm.
your great nephew and
other great maybe whatever it
nephew
is.
or niece,
Uh,
whatever.
Well, thanks for joining.
All right. Yeah,
Whether or
thanks for
not you
joining.
came all the way up here for the podcast.
I did not.
Yeah, just tell everyone, leave a comment because you're not going to.
Well, I
Wait,
will-
you did leave.
I
You did
I
leave a
left
comment, didn't you?
You
yeah,
left
on
one
the
comment.
very
Ah,
very
yeah, that's
first
right.
podcast.
I forgot about that.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
I don't remember
pushed
what I
it out of
said.
my
I
memory.
said, "Hey, I'm here." Whatever. So
Yeah. Don't listen to these guys.
yeah.
Something like that. All right. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.